This week's Direct Strike Brawl features one of the most chaotic mutations that are available, the Kitchen Sink. This mutation allows everyone to swap to a different commander every 90 seconds, leading to some very strange interactions and combinations of armies. We are here with the weekly Brawl. We've got Aura, able to choose a powerful bonus. Brilliance, start with level 3 weapons and armor upgrades, and the big one, Kitchen Sink, may periodically change to any race or commander. So we're starting off with Dehaka. I was going to say I'll make a link to get mid, but I suppose not. Yeah, we're starting with Dehaka, but we'll see where we go. We are going to be able to swap our commander. We are mostly just starting off with Dehaka for the early hero. Getting Dehaka is always going to be good. But the thing with this, there is for sure like an optimal way to cycle through the commanders. I will say you can't start with Tychus to get the extra minerals that he usually gets. I have tried that in the past and I remember that doesn't work. But anyway, I'm not sure what the optimal commander order is. But I'm not going to stress myself out. We're just going to kind of go through it, probably go for a bunch of heroes. I was going to say we'll try and scout what our opponent's playing, but that doesn't really fucking matter, does it? Yeah, and there are some commanders that have abilities like, for example, Karax. So we could swap to him and use it, but I can't remember if his ability starts, like, if I swap to him later, I don't know if it's off cooldown or if it'll be on cooldown. Some commanders, you need to swap to them to get their cooldowns going, like Han and Horner, their mines will start stacking up if you swap to them. Until you swap to them, they won't. And then other commanders, like I think maybe Abathur, let's quickly swap here actually. You know what, let's just go Han and Horner, get the mines stacking, where are they? Because we're not going to need to win for a while, surely. Actually, he's Han and Horner too. So yeah, and then other commanders like Abathur, I'm pretty sure the biomass just stacks up from the start of the game. So there's definitely some optimization I could do, but I'm just going to chill and see if we can make some insane in-game army. We have an aura that we could pick, let's see what we get. Energy regen could be interesting if I'm going a ton of heroes. Damage, probably not. 1 armor, little bit of life. I'm kind of thinking air. I mean, what heroes have energy anyway? Like Kerrigan I'm going to want? Maybe we start leveling up to 2. Tier 2, that is. I don't know. No, I'm going to need the minerals, aren't I? Yeah, Kerrigan's going to be there. I don't know what else is going to be, though, that's going to have energy. But I really don't think the other 2 are going to be that impactful if I'm going big hero mode. So I'm just going to go for that. Let's level up our Dehaka. I suppose... Actually, I might hold on to his ability. I don't think I'll care about... getting... I have to eat here. My god, that's some damage. Oh, yeah, and you can get, like, Swann laser drill, but without having to play Swann. Oh, and the defensive buildings. So, yeah, absolutely do that. Speaking of, get the mag mines down. We can almost switch over. Cancel, cancel, cancel. I don't want tier 2, actually. I do want the gas, so you know what I'm saying? I do want the gas. Let's switch over to... What do I want? I mean, Kerrigan's always a good pick. I do like the Swann laser drill. No, but I want that when I'm tier 3, so I can actually have the ability to upgrade it. I'm gonna just get Alarak, and also supportive unit. Oh, I need tier 2. Supportive units are insanely good as well, because Havocs, it's gonna give extra range to all of my ranged units. So we're gonna want to get every supportive unit, pretty much every form of sentry, maybe medics as well. I remember in the past when I've played this brawl, a big thing is the enemy gets creep, right? If they pick Kerrigan, if you have something that spawns like or I guess you don't need, yeah, you do need creep for it. Kerrigan tumors, you can like build them on the enemy's creep and block where their defensive buildings could be placed. So I mean, that's kind of like there's weird little interactions like that in this game. Like if the enemy picks Kerrigan now, scans this, they could start placing creep tumors here, spreading them out, and then we'd have less place to place our defensive structures, which, we'll see as the game goes on. Those defensive structures are going to stack up. The question is, do I want Cloak for this? I would want the tier 3 upgrade, but we're not going to get that by the time this comes through. So I kind of messed up there. I guess Cloak's not that important because there are going to be so many heroes. Cloaks, people are going to have detection pretty easily. I guess I'll just go Nova for now. Probably keep her on tier 2 Nova. I mean, yeah, Assault Mode Nova, because that's always going to be good. I mean, I could switch if I want to, but we'll go for that. We'll upgrade the Roar. We'll Roar here. I think I still hold on to the skill points. I don't know how impactful the primal regeneration is going to be if I'm so heavy on heroes. Defensive structures. Yeah, so I'm mostly going for the cheap stuff right now, the cheap heroes. Zagara is another option. She also gets Banes. I think they stack all the way from the start of the game, though. I guess I may as well get 50 minerals for 10 life regeneration. It's pretty good. So I'm leveling up to tier 3. I could get things like... Well, Tychus is always good. I should be Tychus by now, because you don't really care about tier 3 for Tychus. You just want the armor shredding runs, I suppose. But yeah, getting tier 3 here is going to unlock options like Swann. It's going to mean we can get that devastation turret on him, that tier 3 defensive structure. But more importantly, tier 3 drill will come out. But I reckon next I probably want to go Tychus. Tychus is so OP. So I probably should be prioritizing that. Oh, we both did I forgot we had that, the empower me. Yeah, his build is better than mine right now. I'm kind of flustered. Okay, let's go for Tychus. Now my build is better than his, because, well, I just placed this big boy. Let's move back our Havocs a little bit, or spread them out. Yeah, I do wish I waited for the Alarak a little bit, because I want that tier 3 Havoc upgrade, so I'm eventually going to have to come back to the Alarak there for the Havoc upgrade. I really don't... I guess Primal Regeneration's fine. 3 life early on. Maybe Devour, because he did buy some units. I'll just get Primal Regen. 1 level of it. Next goes into the... do I want anything else on Tychus? Not really. Yeah, next goes into the Intimidating Roar plus Kindness Plating. Let's see what goes on here. And I think next commander I go for has got to be Swann. I got to get this drill out. Quick Roar. I should be eating Supplicants actually over everything else. I can't quite get in range with the... Actually, funny, I'm putting myself out of range with the Shredder Grenades because I'm giving myself 2 extra range from the Havocs. I wonder if Snipe is better actually on Nova, since we've got a good tank with Dehaka, and single target damage is very important when they're going heroes. We'll put it to the side so I don't have to micro her, because all those units are on the right side. I mean, she's going to target the left side heroes, ideally. Get ready for that kitchen sink, maybe reposition a bit over here. Yeah, so these give 2 extra range, right? Yeah, it's going to keep me out of range of Grenade, but Grenade is not a big deal when it comes to this brawl, because everyone's going to be big on heroes. Max out the drill ASAP, get down my structures. Doesn't really, as you see, we're already filling up the area. Now, is there any supportive unit? Do I even just want some siege tanks on like the single target damage from siege? Cyclones actually, because they're so heavy on heroes. Just a few supportive Cyclones, not really supportive, but extra damage from Cyclones would be huge. And then we'd still have minerals for our next kitchen sink to go a hero. I'm thinking Fenix, but maybe there's a hero unit I want from him. But I can't really think of one. I guess Warbringer. I'd want Warbringer. A lot of the Fenix units you want to have their respective units with, because it buffs their abilities, but Warbringer is always going to be good because it's just a huge amount of single target burst, obviously good versus heroes, as well as I believe it like his auto attacks have a damage increase debuff that it applies. So Warbringer plus Fenix is what we'll aim for. Little bit expensive. Get the upgrades on the Cyclone. Do we care about Swann's units having +1 attack range? There are some weird things, like if I get this, does it apply to my other units when I switch over? I think some it does. Like if I get Stalkers on Alarak, I don't think it applies, but if I get some like let's just get this and this, like the mech regen, I think that applies to like mech on Raynor. I don't know, it's very weird. I'm not gonna make too many claims because I don't really know exactly how it works. But we'll get ready for that Warbringer plus... am I gonna afford it? Warbringer is like 950. Let's take a check. 750, fucking bargain. Okay, it's not that bad. But I also do want that fucking 4 gas. I might be slow on the next kitchen sink if I go for 4 gas. Is that worth it? More minerals, more minerals. It's a win condition, 4 gas, you know, it's gotta be done. Let's get down to Colossus for now. If I switch off of Phoenix, can I upgrade that actually? Maybe that's worth checking out. Okay, maybe we'll do that. And if not, then I can always come back to Phoenix. The problem is I won't be able to get the Purification Blast upgrade if I do that. I suppose what I could have done is just bought the whole Warbringer, got Purification Blast, sell Warbringer, place a Colossus, and then try that. Anyway, I should be upgrading my Dehaka, get that Flame Breath. I'm not even like using abilities really. I'm playing like a monkey, but there's just so much to think about with all these different commanders. He's gone some Void Rays, but honestly, Cyclones deal with that just fine. Oh, place our defensive structures as well. We get Bunker, which is actually massive for my ability to get Phoenix here. We probably focus on the Abathur, but we can always switch over. And I mean, that's worth getting. That's worth getting detection. Oh, it's got to be Talendar. It's got to be Talendar. So let's see. We'll switch to, I don't know, like, I mean, Stetmann's hero isn't that great without the units. What do we want? Alexander's an option later on. Let's just get Kerrigan going and place some of her creep. We'll try and place it away from where our defensive structures can be placed. He knows what he's doing there. So yes, I can later upgrade that, but I won't get Purification Blast. Oh, we can start blocking their defensive structures. Hopefully I don't have to scam for it. I should have actually saved all of my things for that. Give a quick roar. See if we can place another one in there. Piss those guys off. Place our own defensive structures. And how are we doing? How are we doing? Pretty well. I mean, we're holding mid. We've got their bunker, obviously. We can get our Kerrigan going. We will put her on Desolate Queen mode. Focus ideally on, I guess, Kinetic Blast. Crushing Grip's usually better this late in the game, but they're all heroes. So yeah, we'll go for that. We'll get one more thing out, one more Creep Tumor. We might just use that for our own area, since I might not have vision. But we're about to switch over. Upgrades on Kerrigan, absolutely worth it. We'll get all of them ideally before we switch. Might have to wait a little bit actually. That's fine, that's fine. It's not super ideal, but that's fine. Throw that guy down. We've got Warbringer out. Do we just switch over to Fenix? I can think about this because the cooldown starts once you click the switch button. I could also go Protoss to get out their sentries. You know what? I'll go for that. The base game Protoss. So we have access to all Protoss units, including Mothership, I think. Yeah, but I mean, Time Warp of Mothership's actually good, maybe. It's so expensive, but maybe worth it. But also sentries, because we can get Guardian Shell. So that's another supportive unit that we care about. But maybe I do want that. I was thinking, I don't want Mothership. It's 700 minerals for fuck. I mean, we win anyway, I guess. A fun brawl, I think I'll have to try it again. Yeah, I really want a long game of this shit, because that is... Oh, funny, it shows me as a Terran at the end there. Because that is what's fun about this brawl, right? Getting to like insane like 20-minute comps or something. Alright, since I'm second position here, I will go Dehaka again, because I'll get him out on the first wave. This time I need to balance my trolling and my tryharding. Like we need to, you know, I gotta try hard a bit, I gotta get that 4 gas, but we need to make sure we don't win too hard. And then we get to 30 minutes and we see some absolutely insane shit. Hopefully, that's the goal. Actually, I wonder as Dehaka, if you get Primal Worms out and you switch to a different commander, you probably can't use them, right? Like I don't think you can select them. Like if this were a Primal Worm, I don't think I could click it and use the ability. It has to be from your hero here. I think. I could be wrong though. But we're not going to go for that anyway. We are going to spend our minerals on heroes. And our aura, I mean 1 range or 2 armor is pretty good. 2 armor's probably better. Is 1 range and 2 move speed more fun? I don't think so. A lot of heroes are kind of melee anyway, or a fair amount of them. I think I just go 2 armor. Alright, he has not built anything yet. I reckon I do. I definitely go raw. I reckon I still go 8. Eventually they're going to build a unit, right? Even if they do go heavy hero, eventually they'll get a supportive unit like the Havoc. But I got to consider, what's my next commander? What am I going next? Alright, what doesn't need tier 3 and can do something useful? Zagara, I guess. Yeah, I guess just go Zagara. And then later we can switch to her again to get the Banes. Yeah, the Banes start their cooldown with... I mean, I don't get Zagara out this wave. That's a bit of a mistake. But the Banes start their cooldown when the game starts as opposed to when you swap to the hero. So that's nice. And we will get Zagara's life. We will get the Brood Mother upgrade so she has a better time sending those Banes out. Medusa Blades, I guess, worth it. And Bane upgrades will eventually be worth it, but we'll eventually swap back and get like 15 Splitterlings for free or something. I don't know what to go next, actually. Do I need tier 2 next? Probably not. There'll be another commander that could make... I mean, maybe even just go Protoss and get the basic sentry. Nah, I will eventually want the Mothership as well. Now, we'll see when we click that button. Also, got to remember, defensive structures. Maybe next I actually just switch to Han and Horner, get that mag mine cooldown going, and then I can just like get my 3 gas, I can get my tier 2, start using my minerals on tech and stuff, and then I can just start that production. Get a Bane, switch over. Yeah, I reckon I do that. Han and Horner, where is she? Yeah, they went Kerrigan and Fenix. Actually, very difficult to deal with early on. But it's okay, I'm here for the efficiency. We can place all our mag mines at one spot as well if we do it fast like that. So we'll get that going. So yeah, we're not going to buy anything on Han and Horner. I guess the Raven could be somewhat useful, especially if we get Tychus. That's what I should have gone, Tychus. Oh well. Yeah, maybe 1 Raven or 2 is actually worth it. Yeah, it's very good for fast attack, low attack damage units because it just gives like a flat +2 damage on their attacks. Something like a Tychus, it's completely insane with. And since I'm gonna go Tychus next, that might actually help me reclaim this mid because right now he is absolutely fucking me up. He has much better early heroes, but he's not using his kitchen sink efficiently, so it's kind of a trade-off. And I should probably stop autocasting this shit. But I will get that level 2 Roar. I still don't know what he is. We'll get a couple of Ravens. Don't need to go tier 3 because next is Tychus. I don't need tier 3 for him. And then we should start to... Oh, I probably want upgrades as well. Do I really want... I definitely want multi-threaded sensors. Do I really want tactical jump just for these 2 Ravens? What if it's 3 Ravens? Is it better then? You know what? It might be. Okay, again, I'll get 1 level primal regeneration. Next comes out the Tychus. So 2 extra damage. Or 3 extra, did it say? 3 bonus damage on his 24 damage plus the armor shred, and it's like he attacks 5 times a second. It's gonna be a pretty big fucking deal here. Let's see if we can use it to reclaim mid. Roar is off. I mean, he should kill this guy pretty fast. Actually, the mines do it for me. Very nice. Yeah, there we go. We're actually starting to do damage. That being said, they are tanky as hell. And he has the eat, so that is actually rough. I should be using my bones. What am I doing? Also, double drill, of course, is melting through me. Let's maybe start... I don't know how tearing up works. If you tear up mid-kitchen sink swap, does it cancel it? I mean, there's no way we lose the minerals. That would be fucking absurd. So I'll try it out. But I reckon if I can get tier 3, Swann's pretty cheap to get his drill plus upgrades down, so we'll go for that. Yeah, because we're not going to have a lot of minerals by doing this, carrying up to tier 3. So let's see if we can do that. The upgrade's still going through. We'll go for Swann. Start getting his drill done. Start getting the upgrades for them as well. Oh no, it did cancel it. Okay, well that's fine. We'll start the upgrade. We'll get it through before the kitchen sink runs out. Maybe my extra drill can help me get through this? Not quite. Again, should be using my Banes. I have to manually do it because Zagara is fucking lazy. Actually, technically I win. I think the Ravens actually combo with the drill as well, don't they? Very nice, actually. That's a lot of extra damage they're giving us. And again, I could go Cyclones, but I think this time I might actually save it. Save the minerals for something else. Because Cyclones are good, but there's other stuff that's going to be good. And I kind of want the minerals to make sure I can get my hero units. Maybe next they go Alarak. I don't know, the Havocs aren't that impactful yet, so maybe not. Let's just play something to level up here. Get those level 5 upgrades. Yeah, what would I go next, actually? I'm not sure. I'll try and win this wave, though. He's got something new. Just change Fenix. He got Alarak. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, killed me before I could get the eat off. That's fine, though. We're about to switch. I suppose I could Alarak. I could match his Alarak. Fenix would be a bit expensive. Nova inexpensive, but low impact. There's not much I'm going to get from her. Just do that later when I need to bank minerals for an Alexander from Stukov or something. I reckon it's time for Alarak. And supplicants aren't a bad call, but I really don't think I want to commit to the Alarak hero that much. It's just a nice little extra burst with the daily charge, especially with Empower Me. It'll do a little bit every few waves, but I'm not really that impressed by the Alarak hero in this, I feel. I feel like there's stuff I'd rather spend my minerals on than supplicants. That being said, I kind of do need a frontline, don't I? What else am I going to get? Probably Mengsk. First, let's focus on this. Eventually, I'm going to get Mengsk, and I think his upgrades only, or his XP only works when you have the hero selected. That's nice. So, I'm not going to be able to just get like some insane amount of Royal Guards, but I think I do want Sky Furies, because eventually their Dehaka is going to be massive. You know what? Dropping an Ascendant with a bunch of Supplicants going for Mindblasts would be good. Let's do that. Fuck it. I was going to say would be good, but do I really want to do that? The answer is yeah, that sounds pretty fucking cool, actually. So let's get that going. And we'll eventually have to swap back to Alarak to make sure we get more Supplicants out to eat, but this sounds pretty good. Now, we don't have the Mind Blast upgrade yet, but we'll just start stacking that. What do I want next? Maybe Nova, actually, now. Now that I'm going to need my minerals, we'll just go for a quick Nova turn, get some defensive structures out, get the hero out, get our 4 gas, and we'll just slowly stack this Ascendant. My god, those drills are doing fucking damage, though. I could go for, what's her name as well? Kerrigan soon. He's going double Colossus on the Fenix, actually. Interesting. Yeah, Fenix would be a big one for me, but I really do want to get that Colossus, that Warbringer plus the Purification Beam plus Phoenix Hero. It's going to be very expensive. Alexander comes out. Make sure we're still using that 8. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice our refineries are different shapes, different commanders. We'll keep her on the shotgun mode. I mean the snipe mode, especially because she has the cloak now. We will get the 50 life regen. Anything else we want from her? Snipe's not terrible, but we need our minerals for better things. Get our flame breath. Not that it's going to do a huge amount. Oh, he's gone Vorazun and cloaked. Absolutely, you can cloak the heroes. I didn't realize that. Okay, that is cool. Well, we're swapping. Do we do that now? That is really cool. Maybe we just do that now. Bank our minerals, then go Phoenix. What's the alternative? Kerrigan? Kerrigan wouldn't be bad. I think I go Kerrigan first. The Vorazun things will still be stacking as we're doing this, so it's fine. I could scan to place tumors in there, probably worth it. We'll do that once we start getting close to the kitchen sink coming off cooldown. Yeah, and as you see, I can't place any spine crawlers because it sees the Zagara ones that I placed earlier as the same as the Kerrigan ones, if that makes sense. And that kind of carries over to what I was saying before with like Swann's mech regen upgrades applying to some units that aren't Swann's. It's very weird. But are you on Desolate Queen? You're not, so that's a bit of a fuck up by me. Oh fuck, make sure we're eating still. Make sure we're also eating still, because Dehaka will die pretty fast to these drills. You can use that. You can get well, kitchen sink's coming off cooldown soon. I might get a 6th creep tumor, so wait for that. And then I'll be going Phoenix. I reckon I should have the minerals to get Warbringer plus Phoenix, since I had a relatively cheap 2 turns. Plus I'm eating still, so I'm getting minerals back from that. Maybe I want to go Alarak actually. Make sure yeah, okay, here we go. Here's the tumors coming out before the swap comes out. I think I want to go Alarak. I need more supplicants actually, and this will get me the Mindblast upgrade. And I reckon I turn off autocast on Silent Corp. Mindblast is always what we're going to be wanting to go for here. And I don't know, there's a lot to micro. I'm honestly being lazy. I can't be fucked. Maybe we want Alarak back a little bit as well. Get detection on Dehaka so that he doesn't eat up all the supplicant charges before my Ascendant. So what, place him back here or something? And then maybe place the Ascendant a little forward, because he's going to get pretty big once he starts eating stuff. I'm having a hard time dealing with this. I do need to save some minerals if I want to go Phoenix next, so maybe I don't want to go Phoenix next, because I want a bank of supplicants, basically. Okay, we go Vorazun next, actually. We'll get our Vortex off of it. We'll get cloaks on everything. I don't think there's any Vorazun unit I want. Maybe Oracles, actually, so we'll save some minerals. Oracles would be really good supportive units by just stunning the enemies. Also Corsairs would be good, but then we're needing a whole lot of stuff. I'm just going to turn autocast on at this point. It's annoying. It's hard to try and micro that before he dies especially. So we'll turn that on Dehaka. We have our Vortex. We have more cannons to put down, I suppose. Yeah, Oracles seem good. Anything else? Let's just cloak these guys. Make sure we're eating still. We don't need to be cloaking Havocs. Cloak you. Absolutely cloak all the heroes. We could save some for later on. Does the Dark Pylon upgrade carry over if you switch over commanders? Like, I don't think it does. I don't think I'll still get that extra energy regen and that 1 range if I switch commanders, sadly. We will get cloak on Oracles as well. I don't know, maybe not if I'm switching over. 100 minerals, fuck it. Let's try and get some of these going. Should turn off their attacks, because that's not as important. We care about the wards mostly. Yeah, we'll see if it carries over once we switch over the Dark Pylon upgrade. I do have Vortex, which I want to use before we switch, so I'll use it here once he gets a little closer. There we go. Could go for a couple of Corsairs with the Disruption Web. It would be very nice to have a couple out before I switch, and then we could always later switch back. Can't afford it quite. You know what, fuck it, we're switching now. I need that Phoenix. Is it going to carry over? No. Yes it does. Dark Pylon carries over. Okay, that's huge. So we want to put that on ranged units for sure. That's massive. Probably Conservators are really good as well. Oh my god, there's so much you need on Fenix, or so much you want on Fenix. I'm not going to be able to get switch out in time, sadly, but we're going to go for Abathur. Upgrade Primal Regen, I guess. Anything to micro? Not really. I guess getting those 2 upgrades is fine. I'd prefer 2 Conservators over Warbringer, or over Colossus to later turn into Warbringer. Energizers are also good. Good call. Fuck. What? I need. Realistically, I need Sky Fury. I think that's like I need to stop trolling. I need to actually try and play the game. I think it may be too late. But what I should have been going for is Sky Fury by this point, because they've got Colossus, they've got Thors, they've got Dehaka, who has massive tag now, they've got Alexander. I got lost in it. I got too lost in the source with the heroes. Very fun brawl. I will probably be playing more of this.